Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video. I'm so excited to be back on YouTube. It's been a while, it's been a hot minute since I did a video for you guys, but I'm back, and I'm back with some quality content. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. And also make sure you give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can request this video to other women out there. So today on this channel we are talking about menstrual hygiene. I am filming this video on the menstrual hygiene day. I would have loved to have this video up on that day, but you know, work and life didn't let me prosper. But I'm so glad we are here, we're having this conversation. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. Let's start this video with some fundamental knowledge that you need to have as a woman watching this video. Menstruation is when you're having your period, and if you want more information about menstruation, what is a menstrual cycle, like how to deal with period cramp, I made a lot of blog about that on my blog, which is startbyhorns.com. I'm gonna put the link down below in the description box so you can check out my blog and read more about periods, because I am a period positive person. I love talking about periods because I believe that there is a lot of stigma around it and people somehow shame you for being a woman, and I'm the type of person who's always talking about her periods, and I'm not ashamed to talk about my periods. So today we're going to talk about the hygiene part of your menstruation. I'm going to share with you tips that I personally use when I'm having my periods, and I hope you're going to learn 2 or 3 things during this video. So the first thing we're going to talk about in this video, in this hygiene video, is that you need to know your type of flow. You need to know if you have light, medium, or heavy flow. How do you know that? If you have light flow, you're the kind of person who doesn't have to change her pads too much because you don't even remember that you're having your periods. There are people that are blessed to have light flow, and then you have the medium flow. People with medium flow, they can basically change their pads like 2 times per day. They bleed, but not too much. And then we have the heavy flow gang, which is me. We're those type of person that bleed a lot, that needs to change their pads like more than 2 times per day. Even during the night, you have to change your pads. Yeah, we are here, we exist. So knowing your type of flow is gonna let you know how many pads, for example, how many pads to carry with you when you're going to work or when you're going outside. You will know, when you know your type of flow, you will know when to change your pads and when not to change your pad. And disclaimer, it is not a must to use a pad. You can use a tampon, you can use a menstrual cup, anything that is comfortable with you, you are free to use that. And also, if you want a video on other tools you can use during your menstruation, you can let me know, and I'll be happy to shoot that. Let me know in the comment section. So the first tip for your hygiene is knowing your type of flow, because this is gonna save you from a lot of incidents. Like when you know your flow, you even know when to carry an extra underwear in your bag. So the second tip that I'm gonna share with you is don't wear your pad for more than 6 hours. Have you been on your period and you are outside of your home, you're at work for example, and then like in the afternoon you start to feel that smell, you start to sense that awkward smell due to your periods. Most of the time it's not your periods that are stinking. Most of the time it's due to you wearing your pad for too long. You have been wearing your pad since morning, and then now it's almost at 5. Can you imagine the kind of smell you're gonna have? So I highly suggest you wear your pads for less than 6 hours. Please change your pads and wear another pad after 6 hours. I beg you, do it for you and do it for me. Most of the time, even when you have those burning, so sorry for that. As I was saying, please change your pads. Don't wear your pads for more than 6 hours, period. The next tip, which goes hand in hand with the second tip, is before you change your pads, if it is you change your pad, if it is possible, make sure you have a little washing session down there before putting on another pad, because most of the time you're having a high flow, you're bleeding a lot, you want to change your pad, and then you don't even wash yourself. It's very uncomfortable. And for me personally, one thing that I do when I'm at home before changing my pad, I make sure that I wash my area down there, and then I change my pad right after. So that's another tip that I want to tell you. And if you are at work or you are in an area where you cannot take a shower, I would suggest having intimate wipes, and not use your intimate wipe on the coochie, but you can use it on the areas around, just to clean the area. So that's the third tip, which is washing yourself before changing your pad. It's very comfortable. It makes you feel clean. It makes you feel like, oh my god, I'm taking something off, I'm wearing something nice, and my body's also nice. So that's the vibe we're going for. Another tip that I want to share with you is that I mentioned that most of the time those pads, they burn us, kubabuka in Kinyarwanda, kubabuka. So one tip that I can really give you when it comes to this is to use an oil or a moisturizer when changing your pad, because those pads, they can really burn your skin. They do burn my skin a lot, especially when I'm using cotton-based pads. So I make sure that I have my little olive oil with me, and when I'm changing my pads, after changing my pad, I put some olive oil around, this around the areas where the pad is going to be catching, if I can say. So make sure that you moisturize your skin, because your skin is not breathing, your skin is is being how do I say this? Your skin's going through a lot when you're having your period. Your skin down there is going through a lot when you have your periods, and having that pad, that cotton pad on yourself for hours and hours, your skin can get irritated. So make sure you have some oil to moisturize that area down there. Another tip that I would suggest is that you need to drink your water. I'm always saying this in my videos, sis, drink your water. It's not only good for your health, it's good for your mental health, it's good for your areas down there, because when you're having your periods, you're also losing too much. So make sure that the more you put out there, the more you take in. So drink your water. That was like an additive tip that I want to share with you. So those are my basics tips when you're having your menstruation. Make sure you have extra pads with you. Make sure you have an extra underwear with you if you're going out. Make sure that before you change your pad, you have a little washing session. And I've been loving going to places and find their bathroom with that little, how do I call it, next to the toilet, they have that little karakarobine abantu bakoresha when they're finished doing poo, that, and then you can use it to wash yourself. I really love those kind of places that have those kind of toilets or bathrooms. So I highly suggest before changing your pad to take a little cleaning session and then clean down there, and make sure you're comfortable when you're going to wear another pad. And know yourself, know when you're bleeding too much, know when you're not losing too much. It's all about knowing yourself. So those are my easy tips. Let me know in the comment section if they're really helpful, and I'll be happy to do another video, and see you next time in another video. Bye.